Hi, this is Randy Nordell, and this is a SIMnet student video on completing a SIMpath. So you'll want to navigate to the SIMpath assignment in your course LMS and click the link which will take you to the SIMpath in SIMnet. A SIMpath is a pretest, then a lesson, and then a post-test. The pretest and the post-test are SIMnet exams. The lesson is a SIMnet lesson. But you'll start by taking the pretest. Depending on how your instructor has the SIMpath set up, you may be allowed to skip the pretest and go directly to the lesson. But I'll click Take Pretest. Read the integrity statement here and check the box and click Start Exam. And this will take you to a simulated environment where you'll take the pretest. The environment looks and feels a lot like the desktop application. In the upper right, you'll have information about how many questions, how many attempts on each question, a timer. You can adjust the font size if needed. You may or may not be able to pause the pretest depending on how your instructor has it set up. And at the end, you can submit it. Device tips will give you tips depending on the type of computer you're using, whether you're using a Windows device or a Mac or a Chromebook. It'll automatically detect that and display those tips for you. The instructions for each of the questions are in the upper left here, and we also have a read speaker available that will read the instructions for you so that you could focus on the content down below. So in this particular one, it says enter the word averages to cell A24. So I will go ahead and do that. And that's it. It's answered correctly. I can continue on to go to the next question. In the simulated environment here, it will let you move around, click on the different tabs. It will let you pull down drop-down lists. It will let you open dialog boxes, all of that. And it won't mark you correct or incorrect until you do some actionable item. So it looks and feels a lot like the desktop application. But complete all the questions in the pretest and then submit the pretest. So I'm going to do that. This will tell me what I got right and wrong. This is a list of all the questions here. This one was correct. The rest of them I didn't answer. You'll do much better than that. There's my score. To get back to your SIMpath, you can click on the SIMpath link at the top here. And then you'll go on to the lesson. The lesson remediates typically what you got wrong on the pretest. So it will be a lesson that will include the skills that you did not get correctly on the pretest. Again, your instructor may or may not set this up where you can skip the lesson and go directly to the post-test, but probably a good idea to take the lesson. So I'll click Take Lesson, and that's going to take me into the SIMnet lesson. The SIMnet lesson consists of individual skills. So there's a bunch of skills, each on an individual page. I can use the navigation here to move forward or backwards. I also have a table of contents here that will show me how to do that, as well as a few other buttons. The glossary terms, bookmark. Over here on the right are help, search, accessibility, which allows you to increase the font size or the line height or use high contrast mode. You can print the page if you want or exit out. Read speaker is also available, as well as a translator. If you select text, the translator is available as well. But what you'll have to complete typically is the Let Me Try for each of the skills in the lesson. Show Me is a video showing you how to do this particular skill. Guide Me is a click path that will, in a simulated environment, that will tell you where to click, exactly what to do. Let Me Try would be similar to the quiz, the pretest that we just took, and in a simulated environment telling you what to do but not specifically how to do it. So I'll click the Let Me Try. And again, simulated environment like the pretest. Up here in the upper left, you can see the number of skills in this lesson, how many steps are on each skill. In the upper right, very similar, device tips are here, also the read speaker there as well. And you can navigate around. You can move to the forward or backwards by clicking the arrow button or the back arrow button when it's active. You can go to the Show Me, Guide Me if you can't figure out the Let Me Try. This one says, save this workbook as an Excel template. So I will go ahead and do that. Once I've done it correctly, I can move on to the next skill, and it will automatically take me to the next skill in this lesson. After I finished all of them, I can exit out of the lesson, and this will take me to the post-test. Again, read the integrity statement here, check the box, and start exam. It's going to be very similar to the pre-test. So you'll go through and do all the questions in the post-test. So that is a SIMpath. So SIMpath, again, consists of a pre-test, a lesson to remediate on those things that you missed on the pre-test, and then a post-test. So I hope this information helps. I'll go ahead and exit out here and submit the exam. I didn't do very well on this. You will do much better on yours. So I hope this information was helpful.